Welcome to live coverage of Tiger basketball on Republic Tiger Sports. We're late starting because of a wild game to start the night. Camdenton won in triple overtime in the first game of the night. That set everything back, and so we're just about ready to go. But we'll have a good one tonight as the Tigers take on Helias, a non-conference team that has turned into quite a rival. We'll talk about that rivalry and much more with Tim Brown coming up after this timeout on the Absolute Roofing Retmo pregame show on Republic Tiger Sports. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
There was a time when these kids didn't have access to health care at school. If they needed a doctor, someone had to take them. Not anymore. In more than 15 counties throughout Missouri, Cox Health now offers virtual visits in school, so parents won't have to change plans or leave work to get their kids quality care. And kids, well, they can get back to school and learning and thriving. Virtual visits in schools from Cox Health. It's the right thing.
Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
At Pinnager, customer satisfaction is our top priority. That's the Pinnager advantage. Pinnager family-style service, serving Republic since 1979. Our knowledge and no hassle or gimmicks will make your car shopping experience easy. Whether you're looking to buy or sell your vehicle or needing service from our certified technicians, let our family take care of yours and find new roads at Pinnager Chevrolet in Republic. Or view the complete inventory at PinnagerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinnager every time!
Nobody has time for computer trouble, but when it happens, you want the work done quickly and by someone you can trust. Republic Technologies will fix your computer or laptop fast, and they'll fix it right. Whether you need repairs or a quality replacement for a computer that's seen better days, call Christopher Bell at Republic Technologies, 732-4300. That's Republic Technologies, 732-4300. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
No matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is cheering you on. We know a better life begins with a secure financial future. As a community bank, we work with you to understand your priorities and the changes that impact your finances. So wherever life takes you, we're here to be your trusted partner. Get started at bankofmissouri.com. Live well, play well, bank well.
David Brazil alongside Coach Tim Brown as the Tigers get set for the semifinal of the Bolivar Tournament against a familiar foe, Helias, coming off a win over West Plains that was a little different from the first time you played them. Obviously, they've improved and added some players, but do you think the layoff that you had maybe had a little effect on the way you played?
Yeah, definitely. I think there were things we expected to happen throughout the night, and wishful thinking was hoping maybe it wouldn't happen, but not surprised. Give West Plains credit, I think that they didn't have any practice the last time they played. They were a day removed from playing in a state football championship, and we didn't make shots, and sometimes that happens. But get to play quick, short memory, and we're going to have to be ready to go tonight. And I think our guys are ready to go.
Just looking at the records since these teams first played in 2014 in the state semifinal, played 9 times. Republic's won 5 times. Nobody's ever won twice in a row. You've alternated wins, so you'd be breaking a pattern if you do it tonight. But they're a big team, just kind of all over as you look at their roster.
Yeah, definitely. They're a group that's great program. We always talk about that each time we get to play them. It's fun for 2 teams and 2 programs to be able to lay it all on the line in a midseason contest like this, a chance to play for a berth in a championship game. And they've got good length, some good size, and good skill set. And don't have maybe the dynamic guys that they've had the last 2 years that were able to just but they've got more guys that can do it, and that's what makes them a little more dangerous, is that they have a different leading scorer every night. They share the ball really well. Probably going to be one of the better teams that we play as far as ball movement and player movement and sharing the ball. So that's going to be important for us to make sure we're able to guard all 5 spots and challenge all 5 guys on the floor, because they're all capable of scoring double figures for them.
Defensively, what do you expect out of them, or how do you plan to approach them?
Yeah, I expect them to kind of mix it up. Expect them to play us some man, play us some 1-2-2 zone. I think they're gonna try to throw as many things at us defensively to try to get us out of rhythm, and we're gonna have to be prepared and have guys be organized and make plays for one another, and then step up and make shots when it's time to do that.
They had a double overtime game last night. Normally I would say that might tire them out, but then the team they played in double overtime, Camdenton, won a triple overtime game tonight. So obviously can't necessarily count on the fact that they're going to be tired.
No, definitely. I think when you play a good program like them, I know they're going to be excited to play our program with the season that we're having, and know that they have a lot of pride and know that they want a chance to knock us off. And our guys are going to have to be ready to go and meet that challenge, and with the target on their back as the 1 seed, and a team that's having a nice season that a lot of other teams would do a lot for their season and their confidence. So we're going to have to do a good job of making sure we play with the same urgency that they do.
Running about an hour behind tonight, does that influence anything or change anything? You walk in, and because of the triple overtime at the beginning of the night, you find out everything's an hour later?
Yeah, all the things that you worry about as a coach happened again tonight. Not ideal, but everyone's having to deal with it. That could possibly happen, and we're going to play for 32 minutes. And they're going to play for 32 minutes, and so theoretically speaking, so you never know. I mean, at the bottom line, when the game starts, that's all that matters, and doesn't really. Things are a little different than normal, but at the same time, that's just part of being a basketball player, being in a tournament.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnager Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center, outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Welcome back. Starting lineups being introduced. And as soon as we get through with these 5, I'll give you the starting lineups as well. Crusaders are 9-7, coached by Joe Rothweiler. And the starters, Sam Lopez, a 5'10 sophomore, Case Winiger, a 6'5 junior, Jacob Rimbecki, number 23, a 6'2 senior, Henry Neuenswander, a 6'1 senior, number 25, and Trey Brexton, a senior at 6'2". He's number 33. For Republic, Gunnar Ellison, a 6-foot senior, number 1. Number 2, Brentley Haywood, who led the team in scoring last night, a sophomore at 6'1". Alante Askew, a 6-foot senior, the guy that makes this team go by getting the ball where it needs to be. Number 10, Aslan Ibish, number 13, a 6-foot junior, and Kamari Edwards, a 6'5" senior. So a little size advantage for Helias in the starting lineup. They go 5'10", 6'5", 6'2", 6'1", 6'2". Republic, 6 foot, 6'1", 6 foot, 6 foot, and Kamari Edwards at 6'5". So it'll be Edwards jumping center against Case Winiger. Both listed at 6'5". Winiger a junior, Edwards a senior. And the Tigers trying to win their 16th game in a row. They are 16-1 and still have not lost to a team from Missouri all season long. Ball is in the air and Edwards explodes up to get it. And we're ready to go here in the semifinals of the Liberator Invitational. And they immediately go down to Edwards, who puts it up off the glass and in. You know, I don't want to jinx anything, but Edwards, when he shoots down low, he hardly ever misses when he gets down at close range, even on a shot like that I didn't think was going to go in. And there's almost a turnover by the Tigers and a diving attempt by Haywood to get the ball. They force the tie-up, and it goes back to Republic.
I don't think that was a tie-up. I think Helias just ended up with it, but they were out of bounds.
Oh, all right. So
because Helias would have gotten possession if it was a tie-up.
Oh, you're right, because they won the tip. You're right. Tigers with the ball. Edwards up near the top of the circle, bounces it one time to Ibish for 3, no good. And a rebound by Sam Lopez. Shortest guy on the court got the board, 5'10", the sophomore. And now Helias around the perimeter. Tight man-to-man defense by the Tigers. Askew is guarding number 23, Rembecki. Now they go in the corner and cut off on the baseline drive. Jump stop in the lane. The shot is up by Winiger, no good, but he's fouled on the way up. And will shoot a couple of free throws. Helias 9-7, Republic 16-1. These teams have played 9 times in their history, and neither team has ever won twice in a row in this series. They've alternated, starting with a win by Republic in the best high school basketball game I think I've ever seen. The semifinal in Columbia at Mizzou Arena in 2014, when the Tigers, on their way to a second straight state championship. It felt like a national championship. Second straight state championship, beat Helias in triple overtime. That was a fun weekend, and Edwards lost the ball on the way in that time. And now Lopez kicks it out on the corner, on the arc to Rembecki. He misses the shot. It goes out of bounds. Republic gets it back. We're tied 2-2, just underway here in the first semifinal of the night. It'll be Bolivar and Thayer in the second semifinal.
Monte Askew's going to pull up from deep.
They didn't
make the 3.
Didn't come out to pick him up, and he drained it. And the Tigers take a 5-2 lead. Lopez almost had it knocked away by Ibish. Tigers playing tight defense on the perimeter. They're kind of sagging off when Helias gets down on the corners, and a drive up the middle of the lane by Winiger. And the 6'5" junior finishes, has all 4 points for the Crusaders, and it's 5-4. And Askew flies to the rim and lays it in. Scoop shot by Askew makes it 7-4. Inside, and Winiger backed it down, and then they threw it away. So the Tigers get it back. Another good defensive possession by Republic. 5:37 left in the first quarter. 5 for Askew, 2 for Kamari Edwards. And Askew into the front court. Edwards bounces it once, throws it to Haywood, who pulls it out. Haywood got hot in the second half yesterday. and helped Republic pull away from pesky West Plains. Down low from Hagewood to Askew, and then he goes to Ebish in the corner. Ebish has it knocked away, and a reach and a foul call against Helias, and I think it's going to be Henry Neuenswander, the 6'1" senior. Neuenswander is Neuenswander, just like it's spelled. Sounds just like it's spelled. Ball knocked away on the inbound. They're going to have a little conference to decide who keeps it, and Republic will. Askew left of the basket, bounces it in to Hagewood, cutting to the basket. And Hagewood twisting, laid it in. And the lead is 5 for Republic. The winner of this one plays for the championship tomorrow at 2:30, and we'll have that one. And if the Tigers don't win this one, they'll play at 1 o'clock, and a block by Askew. Either way, we'll have it live for you. And down low, they tried to thread the needle. It was touched last by Republic on the way out of bounds. Almost a great pass by Askew, but a hand got on it, and then it went off of Ellison's hands out of bounds after it deflected out. A better start for Republic tonight after they fell behind West Plains early last time. Oh, nice move by Lopez. He got bumped by Ebish, and a foul called on Aslan Ebish. And really, that's we watched the replay, but I think that's a kind of a bad break on Republic, because I think Ebish committed the foul before the shot. Lopez steps to the line, hits the free throw. Made them both. And it's 9-6.
It was a lane violation, though, so that free throw's not
I was
gonna
looking
count.
down. I'm trying to fix something on the replay settings here.
Now they're going to hand it off to Askew, who drives, kicks it back out to Ellison. Ellison's going to drive, baseline, kick it out to Askew in the corner. That three is good. Volante Askew hits the three. This is up to 8 on the quarter. Republic on top, 12-5. Elias now, drive baseline, shot no good. Republic comes away with the board.
Oh, great pass to find Hagewood over there, and he just couldn't hit the shot. Republic with an obvious quickness advantage tonight. It's maybe a slight size advantage for Helias.
This is definitely a bigger Helias team than what we've maybe seen in the past, but those past Helias teams have been able to shoot the ball really well.
Yeah, and
it's kind of been their key thing, is shooting the three.
And they had a lot of quickness at the guard position that made it a lot harder for them to guard. Or a lot harder for opponents to guard them. Nice play by Hagewood to save it, and then a reach foul, just kind of a thoughtless foul by Jacob Rembecki, I think is who it's going to be against.
I think it was a few years ago, 2018, we played them at Republic, and they hit a ridiculous amount of threes.
Yeah.
And it was unreal.
It's a good program and good year in and year out. And that's really the sign of a good program, is when you're not necessarily having that great a year, you're still over 500, which they are. That's what happened to Republic last year. They were hit with injuries. They're all three seniors. Two of their seniors were hurt for the first half of the year. Had to play some guys who they didn't plan to play last minute, and still managed to finish over 500. And in fact, Republic basketball, since I started doing this in in 2009-10 was the first season that I covered them. They've not finished below 500 in those seasons. Askew another three. That one's good again. He's feeling it, and Helias knows it, and Joe Rothweiler wants to talk about it. 2:04 left to go in the first quarter. The Tigers off to a quick start, up 15-5 over the Crusaders. We'll take a break and be back with more after this timeout. You're watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Destiny Church is a proud supporter of Republic Tiger Sports. Join us on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or at 10:45 a.m. at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's. We also have a youth service for students 6th through 12th grade. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, or online at destinychurch.me.
Crusaders have the ball, trailing by 10 early. First 6 minutes have been very good to Republic. Man-to-man defense continues. Rexroth out there. And Askew tipped it away from behind. It'll stay with the Crusaders. 5 on the floor for Republic. Ellison. And now Askew checks out. Ellison, Jordan Douglas, Brenley Haygood, James Rexroth, and Isaiah Neighbors out there as well now. They bounce it into Trey Brexton, and he's fouled by Rexroth.
Yeah, that was kind of a weak foul. It was just
kind of leaning on him. Rembecki's three from the corner is good. Only the second field goal. They've got 8 points for Helias on the board. Brenley Haygood with the jumper at the other end.
Did you take away that lane violation?
Oh, no, I didn't. That's why they have 8 points on the board, because they have 8. The lane violation that happened while I was looking down. And a turnover by the Crusaders. Askew checks back in. Lady Tigers got a good win last night at Stratford. Got off to a really fast start, held on, similar to what had happened, although maybe even more so, in their first meeting of the year, the first game of the year.
Yeah, they scored about half their points, just under half, all in the first quarter. Scored 25 in the first quarter and ended up with 51.
Yeah, you're right.
So
it was a great start, and that was enough to get them a win at Stratford. Stratford, the top-ranked team in Class 3, and a walk by Rembecki. Took a couple of steps before he settled in to shoot. And with 48 seconds left in the quarter, Republic has it back, leading 17-8. Askew checks back out. No, he checks back in. I thought he had already come in. He must have checked back out when I wasn't looking.
I don't remember him not being out there.
Tigers look like they will at least spread it out. Man-to-man defense now. And I bet you they could get an easy shot with this defense that Helias is playing if they want it. But they are going to, looks like, hold it and run the clock down. Great defensive effort by the Tigers, holding Helias to only 17. And now the Crusaders jump out the double team. That's not going to work. And Askew got away, and then the ball is grabbed by the Crusaders, and they don't get the shot off before the end of the quarter. Kind of a wild finish to the quarter as Askew escaped the double team fairly easily. And the shot did everything but go in. Then Haygood flew in and tried to tip it. And time expires before Helias took its final shot, which was no good in any event. End of one. It's 17-8. Tigers on top of Helias. We'll take a break and be back with the second quarter after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports. For nearly 50 years, Southern Sun Electric has been helping to build Republic and the Ozarks. For dependable commercial and industrial construction and service, choose Southern Sun Electric, a longtime supporter of Republic students. Find them online at southernsunelectric.com. Taylor Insurance is proud to sponsor Republic Tiger Sports. Since 1988, Tony Taylor and the people at Taylor Insurance have served Republic by protecting their clients just like they protect their own family members. And because it's an independent insurance agency, Taylor Insurance can offer you more options based on your specific needs. Call Taylor Insurance at 732-2345. That's 732-2345. And thanks to Taylor Insurance for sponsoring Republic Tiger Sports. Helias with the ball as we start the second quarter. A 17-8 lead for the Tigers.
And
steal
knocks that one away.
Up top, Hegwood is fouled from behind, misses the layup, but will go to shoot free throws. Tigers outscored Helias 17-8 in the first quarter, and because they outscored Helias in that quarter, that's a $20 donation by Destiny Church to the price tag and locker 518. Every time the Tigers outscore their opponent in a quarter, Destiny will donate $20 to those stores that provide free clothing.
They said that foul was on the floor.
Interesting. Students, so students who need free clothing in the Republic School District benefit from that program, and we appreciate Destiny Church's support of that program. And a three by Brentley Hegwood. So instead of getting 2 free throws, he makes a three-pointer. That was a 50% improvement for the Republic. Inside, ball knocked away and out of bounds, and I don't know about that one. Could have been a foul on Republic, but if they call it out of bounds, I think it was actually touched by Helias' Case Winiger on the way out. And the ball disappeared into the locker room.
Brown was saying that he thought it was a kick. Helias.
Yeah, like off his leg. That's what I thought had happened, but
he's been talking to the refs a lot tonight, so won't be surprised if maybe he might get a warning later on.
Well, the chances of getting warned go down as the lead goes up. We'll see what the score does. Helias has really struggled to attack this man-to-man defense by Republic. Helias and Republic played earlier this year on the girls' side, and Helias won that game. That was at Greenwood, and a three-pointer by Logan Hillman, the freshman. Makes it 20-11. That was one of only 4 losses by both Republic varsity teams in this season. It's been a great season. You have to go back to 2013, and what a shot, what a move by Askew, but he is fouled and goes down hard, and so they'll take a look at him. And it came down on his arm. I think he's all right. Looks like he's getting up, but probably hit his funny bone. So yeah, it looks like he's okay, and he's going to shoot free throws. Hard foul, and that was the second foul committed by Jacob Rembecki.
On the line, shooting 2, number 10, Alante Askew.
First free throw good by Alante Askew, and he's got 12 points. The 2 guards, Askew and Hegwood, combined for 19 of 21. Yeah, 19 now. 18 of 21 in the first quarter. And now 20 of 22 as they make them both. Oh, and Edwards, great defense. just stood his ground, and he's so strong. There's no way that Brexton was going to move him. And Brexton is a big kid. You know that he is used to being the one that moves the other body around and a steal off the inbound play. But you're not going to do that to Kamari. And Hagewood, hesitation dribble. Ellison, I think, thought maybe he had stepped out of bounds and wasn't back in. Ended up having to grab it anyway, but then they turned it over. And Askew reached, tried to go for a steal against Lopez and committed the foul.
Fouls on Republic number 10, Alante Askew.
Second foul on Alante.
Fourth team foul.
And Jordan Douglas will
Coming back in for Republic
come in.
Jordan Douglas.
Askew knew as soon as he did it, I think in the process of reaching, he was probably telling himself, I shouldn't be doing this. And he immediately reached, pulled his hand back like touching a hot stove, but it was too late. Little give and go, and Edwards commits a foul on the cut by Sam Lopez.
Fouls on Republic number 24, Kamari Edwards.
The Republic girls wrestlers are competing at the COC tournament tonight at Webb City. So good luck to them, and try to bring you updates if we can find updates online. That could have been a little offensive foul by Winnegar. He gave a little shove with the forearm. Jordan Douglas blocked out, but didn't bother grabbing the ball. And then a layup is good on the follow.
I think they wanted an over the back call there. Jordan Douglas was down low boxing out. And the guy who was boxing out just jumped right over him.
Yeah, he did box out. I think if he'd have reached up and tried to grab the ball, they'd have called the foul. Wide open, Neighbors for three. Missed everything. The ball's loose, and Hagewood touched it, and then it went off of Neuenswander. Left of the basket, Hagewood will throw it in. And he lobs it in to Askew, now to Ellison. Back to Hagewood in the corner. Douglas lobs it down to Edwards, and that was passed a little too hard across the lane to Neighbors, who then commits a foul on the way up the floor. That is one of the few times where a pass by Edwards was just a little too hard. He's usually got a really good touch where it's right where it needs to be, but that was just more than Neighbors was expecting.
And it was just a little bit behind him as well. So.
First foul on Neighbors. And Helias throws it in. It ends up on the floor, but they pick up the loose ball out on the perimeter. That's Logan Hillman. And now Sam Lopez has it. Hillman down low, and a charge on Douglas. Douglas has taken a ton of charges this year.
He was just sitting there waiting for it to happen. He didn't even get his hands up to defend or anything. He was just sitting there before the pass was even.
It's like he had snuck up on him, and he was just going to wait, knowing that he didn't quite realize that Douglas was there. Douglas cross court to Neighbors, now to Hagewood, and then intercepted by Lopez as they try to throw it to Ellison. And a foul called against Hagewood. And the foul's starting to pile up for the Tigers. That's 7 team fouls.
Fouls on Republic number 2, Ridley Hagewood. That's his
First foul on Hagewood. And Tim Brown is going to call a timeout. I think he just wants to calm things down. Tigers look like they're playing a little bit out of control and maybe a little testy the last few possessions, and so he wants to calm things down. 4:17 left in the half. We'll take a break. You're watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state.
Sam Lopez to shoot free throws here with 4:17 left in the half, and his first one is good. 2 points now for Lopez. And he makes the second. So he makes both that time. Down to a 7-point lead for Republic, 22-15. Let's see if this next possession is a little bit better for the Tigers. Playing without Alante Askew out there. The defense has picked up. And now we've got a charge at the other end. As Rexroth turned around and did the same thing that happened at the other end of the floor.
Fouls on Republic, number 12. James Rexroth, that's his second personal, 8th team foul. Back in for
Definitely an acting job, but it was also contact. I do not think the contact was hard enough to send him flying that far, that fast. But yeah, he did charge, so Helias gets it back, and they're getting back into the game. And good defense on the baseline. They forced the turnover. Great job. Lopez tried to get around the defender. There was help, and they knocked the ball out of bounds. Or Lopez lost the ball out of bounds. Kamari Edwards was wide open down low, and he puts it up and in with a left hand. 4 points now for Edwards, and a lead back to 9. You know, Tim Brown would like to have Alante Askew be able to stay out of the game until the second half at this point with 2 fouls. Lopez walked. Yep. Moved both feet before he put it on the floor. And the Tigers get it back and a chance to push it to double digits again. Biggest lead so far has been 11, 22-11. Helias has gotten a lot more aggressive on defense. Douglas takes a 3, and it doesn't go. Neighbors tipped it a couple of times, and Ellison swoops in to grab it. Hustle play by Ellison. What a pass. How'd he find him over there? And a 3 by Douglas. Oh, my goodness. Ellison gets half credit on that one, and Douglas dropped it in.
They really threaded the needle on that one between 2 Helias defenders. And they're going to throw it away, trying to get it down to Lopez on the block. So the Tigers are going to get the ball back.
Let's watch it again. Watch the pass from Ellison. I thought that was going to be a turnover for sure, and somehow he got it through there. Back to live action. That's the play of the night so far. That was Alante Askew level passing by Gunnar Ellison. Down to 2 minutes left in the half, and the lead is the biggest it's been all night after the 3 at 27-15. Another 3 is no good, but Neighbors skies to grab the board. And now Hagwood all the way in and lost the handle. It was knocked away from him, though.
Coming in for Helias, number 14, Landon.
Tigers have settled down since the timeout offensively. They look like they're running something rather than just sort of running around with the ball trying to get open. And Helias, there's the lob to Neighbors. Didn't get the shot off, but Edwards got it. They call the tie-up.
Possession goes to Republic.
Ellison will throw it in. Left of the basket to Douglas, and out of Neighbors. Hagwood has it, goes to his right. Help defense. And oh, what a shot by Hagwood. He pulled up and dreamed it from the baseline. 9 points for Brindley. And now the lead is 14, 29-15. Foul on the way to the basket.
Fouls on Republic, number 1, Gunnar Ellison. That's his first.
Ellison called for the foul. That's 9 team fouls on the Tigers. Lopez will go back to the line. Got 3 points tonight.
With the 1-and-1, number 2, Sam Lopez.
And the free throw no good. Neighbors grabs the board, and he's fouled from behind by Jacob Rembecki, and that is 3 on Jacob Rembecki, the 6'2 senior.
Alliance, number 23, Jacob Rebecki, that's his third.
So he's going to have to come out,
16 foul.
and he will be replaced by Logan Hillman, the 6'3 freshman. Pressure by Helias in the backcourt with 1:16 left in the half. Tim Brown talked about the fact that Helias mixes up the defenses, and I think that was part of the issue with the Tigers there. But they find Edwards down low, and he throws it down. Oh, boy. That was a huge dunk by Edwards.
Good defense by the Tigers on the other end. Is Jordan Douglas able to come away with it? But 3 Tigers just found him alone down on the block, forced a turnover.
And Ellison lost it, but it got poked back to Haywood in the backcourt. That's a break for Republic. .28 seconds left, and they're just going to run some clock until they get an easy shot. And there's an easy shot for Jordan Douglas, wide open, and Brinley Haywood put his fingers up and called the 3 before it went through. 34-15 Tigers. What a first half. Down inside, and Winiger had to kick it back out. 3 at the buzzer is no good, and the Tigers with a big run to end the half. They scored 12 straight points at the end of the second quarter, and they lead at 34-15 at halftime. We'll take a break and be back with the Gold Medal Gym's halftime show after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit, and we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spa at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO or call us at 417-590-8200. Have a beautiful day.
It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection. A winning team has strong players at every position. The Lori and Elizabeth Real Estate Team has specialists in residential sales, land sales, lake sales, and commercial sales. Lori and Elizabeth are your connection to lenders, to marketers, and to contractors. From Springfield to Joplin to the lake and everywhere in between, they're your real estate teammates. Find them at loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
Welcome back to the Gold Medal Gym's halftime show. Tigers on top of Helias, 34-15 at halftime. Republic scored 17 points in each of the first 2 quarters and held Helias to 8 points in the first quarter and 7 points in the second quarter. And because of that, Destiny Church will be donating $40 to the price tag and locker 518. Those are clothing stores that provide free clothing to students in the Republic School District who need it. And that $20 donation happens every time the Tigers or Lady Tigers outscore their opponent in a quarter this season. Individual scoring for Helias, not much of it, but what was there was balanced. 4 points for Case Winiger, 3 each for Sam Lopez, Jacob Rembecki, and Logan Hillman, and Henry Neuenswander had 2. Republic was led by Alante Askew with 13 points, despite the fact he sat out the last 4.5 minutes of the half. He had 13, 11 of those in the first quarter, and that included 3 3-pointers. Brenley Hagewood had 9 points. He had a 3-pointer in the first quarter as part of that. Jordan Douglas had a couple of threes in the second quarter and finished with 6. And Kamari Edwards finished with 6 points as well, including a big dunk toward the end of the second quarter that we will take a look at after this timeout on the Gold Medal Gym's halftime show from Republic Tiger Sports.
There was a time when these kids didn't have access to health care at school. If they needed a doctor, someone had to take them. Not anymore. In more than 15 counties throughout Missouri, Cox Health now offers virtual visits in school, so parents won't have to change plans or leave work to get their kids quality care. And kids, well, they can get back to school and learning and thriving. Virtual visits in schools from Cox Health. It's the right thing.
Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
At Pinnaker, customer satisfaction is our top priority. That's the Pinnaker Advantage. Pinnaker Family Style Service, serving Republic since 1979. Our knowledge and no hassle or gimmicks will make your car shopping experience easy. Whether you're looking to buy or sell your vehicle or needing service from our certified technicians, let our family take care of yours and find new roads at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic. Or view the complete inventory at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinnaker every time.
Nobody has time for computer trouble, but when it happens, you want the work done quickly and by someone you can trust. Republic Technologies will fix your computer or laptop fast, and they'll fix it right. Whether you need repairs or a quality replacement for a computer that's seen better days, call Christopher Bell at Republic Technologies, 732-4300. That's Republic Technologies, 732-4300. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
Welcome back to the Gold Medal Gym's halftime show. And the Tigers with a big lead over Helias, 34-15. And we've got some highlights for you from the first half. A lot happened, a lot of great plays. We've picked out 3 highlights for our halftime show highlight reel. And the first one is a great pass from Gunnar Ellison all the way across. Don't know how he even got it across there to Jordan Douglas, but this kind of got the Tigers going late in the second quarter. And the shot by Douglas was good, all set up by the pass from Ellison. And then after things got rolling, Kamari Edwards on another great pass from Ellison. He found him down low, and Kamari threw it down. And then one more. And what I like about this one is the 3-pointer by Douglas. Watch Brenley Hagewood next to Douglas after Douglas hits the shot. Hagewood puts the three fingers up on both hands in the air. Before the shot even went through, he knows Jordan Douglas's shooting propensity, and he called it, and it went in. And that gave the Tigers a 19-point lead at halftime. So they are off to a great start and on their way to a probable at this point, berth in the championship game, but still don't know who they would be playing if they do hold on. Thayer or Bolivar. Thayer's a pretty good team, and Republic found that out last year. I'm sure Republic wouldn't mind a rematch with Thayer, but of course it's always fun to hook up against the the home team and the host team at this tournament, and Bolivar's a pretty good rival at this point as well. So either way, if the Tigers can hold on and get into the championship game, it'll be a lot of fun tomorrow at 2:30, and we'll bring that to you live here on Republic Tiger Sports. We're going to take one more quick break and be back with the second half. After this timeout, you're watching Tiger basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
No matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is cheering you on. We know a better life begins with a secure financial future. As a community bank, we work with you to understand your priorities and the changes that impact your finances. So wherever life takes you, we're here to be your trusted partner. Get started at bankofmissouri.com. Live well, play well, bank well.
For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnager Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com.
Second half about ready to go, and I thought the Tigers looked a lot better toward the end of the second quarter, and hopefully they can keep it going here in the third quarter. Helias will get the ball first. Any changes or anything you would pay special attention to here, Evan?
I think offensively they found their rhythm there at the end. They need to keep that going.
Yeah.
But they did struggle there for a little bit, and out of the timeout even, they had that charge with James, and Coach Brown looked frustrated that they weren't going to. I think he probably thought that after that timeout things were going to keep going the way that they were, but they got things fixed, and it ended up working for them. So I think you just need to try and keep your rhythm offensively.
Defensively, I think you've got to play defense without committing fouls. That was maybe the bugaboo for the defense, and now Ellison is hammered from behind after grabbing the rebound. That foul committed by Case Winiger, his second personal. So Republic with its first possession of the second half. They are currently in the middle of a 12-0 run. Had that halftime interrupted. Eggwood shot fake, takes it in, has it poked away, but Ebish picked it up. Askew open in the corner for three. That one's no good, and a rebound grab by Helias. Newen-Swander grabs it. Brings it up court, throws it to Lopez, back to Newen-Swander. And now near side comes to Rimbecki. Down in the corner, and a diving effort to knock it away by Gunnar Ellison. Good hustle play. Ellison's been all over the place. A couple of great passes, a couple of good plays defensively to break things up for the Crusaders. Brexton to Lopez, back to Brexton, and then over here in the corner, they throw it. Now Lopez, a little running one-hander, rolled around and went down. Sam Lopez, the 5'10 sophomore, has had a nice game. He's got 5 points. That ends the 12-0 run by Republic. Edwards top of the key, hands it to Askew. And then down low, give and go, and Edwards fouled on his way to the basket.
Edwards tried to throw that one down just like last time. Saw the way he was going up.
Yep, they just held on to him, and that's 4 fouls now. Yep, there it was.
I think even if he would have had a clean path to the basket, he would have been a little short. I think he realized.
Yeah, maybe so. Edwards hits the free throw. The foul was on Rembecki, and that's his 4th. And Edwards will shoot another free throw. He's got 7 points. And that one no good. Tipped and kept alive briefly by Hagewood, but Helias grabs the rebound. And into the front court comes Logan Hillman. Turns around, throws it to Lopez. Back to Hillman. Guarded by Ellison. Goes to the baseline. Edwards drifted over to help and then goes out. They switch. And Lopez has it now, and out of Weaver, and then in the corner to Logan Hillman, and a foul committed by Ellison. Two fouls on Gunnar Ellison. And another foul called on Republic. A reach called on Brinley Hagewood. 2 on him. So 2 fouls on Ellison, 2 on Hagewood, 2 on Askew. 3 players out there playing with 2 fouls now, early in the third quarter. Lopez guarded by Ibish. Backs it in, kicks it out. Logan Hillman takes a 3, it's good. Second 3-pointer for Logan Hillman. That's 5 straight points for Helias to start the second half. And it's down to a 15-point lead, 35-20. No, that's not 5 straight points because Edwards had the free throw. A 5-1 run to start the half by Helias. Hagewood to Ellison. Hagewood's wide open. He passed up the shot and then gave it to Askew, who spins around at the free throw line and draws it back out on the dribble nearing the 5-minute mark of the third quarter. Bounces it to Askew. And hello to Askew. Oh, Askew ran laps around the defense and then finally went right up the middle of it. And Edwards hit him with the pass.
That play that we've seen work for the Tigers so many times this year. Did it again there.
And on the baseline, a foul committed by Edwards.
It's only his second.
Yeah. I think that's probably a good foul. A couple of the fouls they've committed in this third quarter have not been good fouls. They've been away from the basket. And the first free throw is good by Landon King. First point for him tonight. King, a 6'1" junior. Second free throw is good. Ball poked away, but another foul call. A lot of whistles here. Douglas will check in for Republic here as soon as he gets the opportunity. And he has the opportunity. Ibish has a seat on the bench. Landon King committed the foul. And Gunnar Ellison will throw it back in the backcourt to Askew. Oh, again, they come free, and that time a kick out to Hagewood. No good. And great hustle by Hagewood to track it down. So good second effort by the Tigers to keep it alive. I think Douglas could have had a layup there, but Hagewood was so open he threw it to him, and that pass was errant, whether it was actually errant or for some reason. Oh my goodness, what a steal. I don't even know who stole it.
Askew went up for the block, mistimed it, and then on his way back down, I think he knocked it out of his hands.
Ellis missed the 3, and Helias with the rebound. Lopez in the corner, cross-court pass to Austin Weaver, and then they work it around the perimeter. We've got that, and we'll watch the replay as soon as we can.
Good defense by Edwards there.
Yep, falling out of bounds, forced the turnover, a 3-on-1 break, and Askew has it blocked from behind. Let's watch the last play. I think you're right that Askew went up, and then, on his way back down, he stole it. Everybody else on the floor would have been out of the play until they reestablished themselves with their feet on the ground. But no, he didn't even wait to come down before he caused a turnover. Things have gotten a little bit sloppy here for the last couple of minutes, but maybe Brenley Hagewood can fix that with a jumper from the free throw line. 39-22. 11 points now for Brenley. Down to 3 minutes left in the third. Landon King throws it out to Logan Hillman. And now Hillman to Austin Weaver. To Lopez. And now Case Winiger down low. Threaded the needle. Lopez kicks it out in the corner. Another three. Up and in by Austin Weaver. First three for Weaver. And a timeout called by Helias. Lead is 14. 39-25. Helias has gotten hot from the three-point arc. A couple of threes here in this quarter already. And we will take a break along with the teams and be back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com.
Back to action. The Tigers have it. Neighbors goes into the lane and throws it back out to Askew. 2:27 left in the third quarter. Republic on top by 14. Douglas bounces it down to Rexrod, who lays it up. Strong off the glass. First points for James Rexrod. And it's 41-25. Another three by Helias and another good three by Helias. Case Winiger hits his first three. 39-28. Douglas, numbers, no look pass to Rexrod. Lays it up, lost it, and taken away by Helias. I think it was partially blocked on the way up. This game has been kind of a recurring cycle of Republic getting a little bit sloppy on offense, wasting some possessions. Helias climbing back into it. Republic calming down and reestablishing themselves offensively and stretching the lead out. And we're now at the point in the cycle where Helias has got the lead down a little bit lower, down to 13, and they've got the ball. And if they start hitting threes, that lead can go down in a hurry if the Tigers aren't responding with baskets of their own. Lopez lost it and thought maybe it was going to be a double dribble. That three is short. Askew had the ball, got knocked down. Lopez on the ground. Rexrod dove on top of him. The ball ends up in the hands of Logan Hillman, and he lays it in. It's down to 9, 39-30. A little life for the Crusaders with 48 seconds left in the third quarter. And almost a steal knocked away by Logan Hillman. The Bolivar student section, always loud and boisterous, and a lot of kids, and they are here and packing the bleachers for the game after this. Bolivar against Thayer, the other semifinal. That game was supposed to start 15 minutes ago, but we had triple overtime to start the night. And I was watching that ball go out of bounds over towards Steve Rackley, sitting there taking pictures for us. 3 fouls now on Case Winiger. Ellison back in. And Aslan Ebish in as well. Rexroth and Neighbors sit down. And Hagewood throws it into the backcourt to Askew with 24 seconds left in the quarter. Lead is still double digits, and it hasn't gotten down below double digits lately. Not since that 12-0 run to end the second quarter. But it's pretty close to single digits now. 7 seconds left. Askew to Ellison in the corner, bounces it one time to Douglas. His shot is up, and it's good, and it counts. And they say it counts. Helias not very happy, but we'll watch it again. They're going to talk about it. And let's keep it on the refs and see if we can see if they're coming to any kind of a decision before we watch the replay. You can see Tim Brown over there saying, well, there's nothing to talk about. You already called it. Yep, they're going to count it. And now that they have made their ruling, let's watch it. Well, you can't tell. Let's try it. We'll watch it one more time. I thought maybe that I hadn't noticed whether the backboard would light up. And they don't have an indicator there, so you're going to have to watch our clock. Yeah, I think it was off. It was right ahead of it, but I think it was. If it wasn't an egregiously bad call. But I kind of was with the Helias coaches, but to the naked eye, I thought that it was a little late. Watching that, I think he might have gotten it off after all. Either way, doesn't matter what we think. It's 44-30, and who am I to complain when the Tigers get the call? End of the third quarter. We're going to take one quick break and be back with a fourth quarter after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com.
Tigers have the ball to start the fourth quarter. Helias outscored Republic 15-10 in that third quarter. It had been 15-7 before the three by Douglas, just ahead of the buzzer. Douglas will take another three, and that one rolled around and wouldn't go. Hagewood had it, lost it. Ebish picked it up, threw it out, and now Douglas has it tipped away. Kept alive and touched last by Alante Askew. The Tigers are just sloppy tonight. They're making mistakes, mistakes that they normally don't make. Kind of weak passes, long passes. And Helias with the ball, trailing by 14. We'll try to make a little headway here. They throw it down inside, and an immediate foul called on Gunnar Ellison. I will say this about just the flow of the game tonight. From trip to trip down the court, it's hard for me to tell whether they're going to call something a foul or not. It just seems like there's not much flow by anyone out there. And there's a foul called against Republic. That one's against Neighbors. 2 on Neighbors. The good thing for Republic is that their fouls are pretty spread around. Ellison's got 3. Ebish has 1, and the other 3 players out there are playing with 2. That's Hagewood, Neighbors, and Askew. First free throw, no good by Logan Hillman, and his second one is good. Ellison to Hagewood. Ebish bounces it to Askew. Right wing, puts it on the floor, pulls it out. And a little running one-hander off the glass and in. Alante Askew has 17 points. They swing it around, kick it back out to Hillman for another three. Logan Hillman's third three, and he's got 12 points. Down to 12. Ellison driving, and there's a kind of a little touch foul on Helias.
Foul is on Helias, number 5, Austin Weaver. That's his first personal. 15
Foul called on Weaver, and that's 5 team fouls on the Crusaders. And Askew will throw it in right of the bucket on the baseline, gets it into Ellison. And a foul away from the ball. Tim Brown just standing there like a statue with his arms folded. And that's 3 fouls on Isaiah Neighbors. So Helias gets it back. Down in the lane, they throw it to Hillman, turns around, missed the shot, and the loose ball grabbed by Neighbors. Tigers have just kind of had a hard time holding on to the ball. Ellison gets bumped, no call, and now Askew. Edwards is getting ready to check back in over there. Askew pulls it out away from the defense, now to Ellison. Hands it to Ebish. Ebish goes around his man to the free throw line, bounces it down to Hegwood. Head and shoulders fake, and then a turnaround jumper by Brinley Hegwood. 13 points for Brinley Hegwood. Almost a steal by Askew, and he thought that Weaver touched it last. Nothing doing. Weaver, or rather Rebecki in for Landon King, and Kamari Edwards checks in for Isaiah Neighbors. With 5:14 left in the game, Tigers up by 14. Trying to earn a spot in the championship game at 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. Sam Lopez working on Ebish. Jump stop in the lane, wraparound pass is knocked away, and Hegwood comes away with a loose ball, gets it to Askew, and the Tigers get a stop on defense. Askew all the way up court. Gets it back from Ebish. .440 left in the game. Edwards hands it to Askew, and they call a travel. I'm not sure if the travel was called on Edwards or Askew. It was kind of a funny looking play, but I don't know that anybody traveled.
They're going to get Ellison now.
And probably won't be able to see that. We were running the replay from the previous play when that foul was committed, and Tim Brown is hot. So that's 4 fouls on Gunnar Ellison. And Logan Hillman will shoot free throws. Neighbors will check in for Ellison. Ellison checking out. He ran across the lane during the free throw. So I don't know if
they had it stopped. He
shouldn't have shot. They shouldn't have thrown him the ball.
Yeah, they shouldn't have given the ball.
Yeah, all right. So now the free throw will be shot. And he made that one. Missed the first one. Now everybody's got to reset. They thought that was the second free throw. That's 5 points in the quarter for Logan Hillman, the 6'3" freshman. He's got 13 in the game. And now Edwards with the rebound. .13 lead for Republic. 48-35. 4:23 left in the third quarter. Askew was left open, passed up the shot to Ebish in the corner, back to Askew. And Republic's Askew directing traffic, throws it to Edwards, now back to Askew. Askew double teamed, and a foul called against Helias. Say they reached in.
I think both coaches, both fans frustrated with how kind of touchy the calls have been tonight.
Yeah, Joe Rothweiler wasn't very happy with that call.
Edwards going to check out now. Rexroad in.
4:03 left in the game. Rexroad hands it to Hagwood. He's double teamed, bumped, and then poked away by Ebish. It'll stay with Helias, but the turnover. And let's watch that one again. Republic fans wanted the foul on that. Yeah, I mean, Hagwood was bumped from behind. That's why he stumbled and lost the ball. So they missed that one.
Now they're going to get Neighbors with the foul.
Fouls on Republic, number 20, Isaiah Neighbors. That's his 4th personal, 8th team foul. Republic.
Yeah, maybe got him on the left side, coming back down. Timeout called by Tim Brown. And with 3:45 left, we'll take a timeout as well. 48-35 Tigers. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Destiny Church is a proud supporter of Republic Tiger Sports. Join us on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or at 10:45 a.m. at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's. We also have a youth service for students 6th through 12th grade. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, or online at destinychurch.me.
Action resumes with a free throw by Logan Hillman. He now has 6 points in the 4th quarter and 14 in the game. And it's 48-36, now 48-37 as he made them both.
And double team Ellison in the backcourt.
Now Hagwood up ahead to Askew. Down to Ebish in the corner, and they pull it back out with 3.5 left. Still hasn't dipped down to a single-digit lead yet, but it's been closer and closer, it seems. And now a foul called against Helias.
Fouls on Helias, number 33, Trey Bexton. That's his
First foul on Trey Brexton. Hard to believe there was someone out there without any fouls. There's still actually are a couple of guys out there. No, there's one guy out there as Hagwood makes the free throw.
Yeah, Logan Hillman doesn't have any fouls for Helias, the leading scorer, and he's a freshman. I just realized that.
Didn't start. Hagwood makes both free throws. 15 points for him. 17 for Askew. They're the two leading scorers for the Tigers, and the lead back to 13. Quick three, and it's good. Henry Neuenswander hit the three-pointer, his first three-pointer of the night, down to 10, 50-40. 3 minutes left in the game. Ellison got away from a defender, turned around and shoveled it to Askew, and now to Ebish. Bounces it down in the corner to Hagwood, who goes right around the defender and lays it up easily. When the defense gets spread out like that, Askew and Hagwood can both make them pay. And now a reach called on Hagwood. And Tim Brown not very happy with that, not because of the call, but he's not very happy with Brentley Hagwood for committing that foul, knowing the way the game has been called.
Yeah.
2:38 left, and Neuenswander gets to go to the line without the clock running, and he makes the first free throw. 6 points now for him. So far, the difference in the game is a 12-0 run at the end of the second quarter. Tigers leading by 11 and now 10 after Neuenschwander made the second free throw. It's 52-42. Ellison in the front court. Now Ebish to Hagwood. 2:29 left. And a foul from behind committed by Neuenswander. Second personal foul on him, or no, third personal foul on him. And Ellison to the free throw line. I don't know about you, Evan, but I can't believe neither team is in the double bonus yet. Yeah. 9 and 8 fouls, so they're even. Just a lot of fouls called. Ellison makes the free throw. First point of the night for Gunnar Ellison. Missed that one. So it leads 11. Down low, a foul called on Rexroth. They got it down on the block to Trey Brexton, and the senior muscled it up, picked up the foul, and will shoot 2 free throws. Now this could get it down to single digits. That's another foul on Rexroth, 3 on him. Ebish has 1 foul, 4 on Ellison, 3 each on Hagwood and Rexroth, and 2 on Askew. First free throw is good. Brexton's first point. And he made them both. So it's a 9-point lead, down to single digits. And a foul in the backcourt immediately on Ebish, and he'll walk to the other end and shoot 1 and 1. That's the 9th team foul on Helias, so both teams will be shooting 2 free throws from here on out. And I think we can, I can say that the thing I'm happiest about tonight is that we are not doing the last game of the night. That was supposed to start an hour ago, and we still got 2 minutes left in this one. Ebish made the free throw. First point for Ebish. So everybody's getting their first point here at the free throw line in the fourth quarter. He made them both. Got the roll on that one. And we tick down to the 2-minute mark left in the game. And a foul away from the ball. See if we can see what that is. Watch Rexroth. Yeah, kind of gave a little shove. Hard to argue with that one. And Brexton makes the free throw. Three points now for Brexton, and he missed that one. So the lead is 10 again. Ball knocked out of bounds, stays with Republic. Helias brings in Landon King. Trey Brexton sits down. 5 on the floor for Tim Brown. Ellison, Askew, Ebish, Rexroth, and Hagwood. And Rexroth has it on the block after the pass from Askew, but they throw it back out and run some more clock. And then it's going to make Helias chase and foul eventually if they don't get the turnover. Jump stop by Hagwood. Joe Rothweiler wanted the travel. Hagwood takes the pass out of the air that wasn't intended for him and goes straight for the bucket.
Helias is going to call a timeout.
Timeout called by Helias, and we'll take a break as well. 1:20 left in the game. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Destiny Church is a proud supporter of Republic Tiger Sports. Join us on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or at 10:45 a.m. at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's. We also have a youth service for students 6th through 12th grade. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, or online at destinychurch.me.
For nearly 50 years, Southern Sun Electric has been helping to build Republic and the Ozarks. For dependable commercial and industrial construction and service, choose Southern Sun Electric, a longtime supporter of Republic students. Find them online at southernsunelectric.com. Taylor Insurance is proud to sponsor Republic Tiger Sports. Since 1988, Tony Taylor and the people at Taylor Insurance have served Republic by protecting their clients just like they protect their own family members. And because it's an independent insurance agency, Taylor Insurance can offer you more options based on your specific needs. Call Taylor Insurance at 732-2345. That's 732-2345. And thanks to Taylor Insurance for sponsoring Republic Tiger Sports.
Helias with the ball, trailing by 12. And across the lane, the pass to Brexton, wide open. Brexton lays it in. 57-47. Ellison in the backcourt. Between defenders, bumped from behind. Finally, the foul called. He got bumped twice at least before that. And finally, the foul whistled. Lopez commits the second. And Ellison will shoot free throws with 1 minute exactly left in the game. Makes the free throw. 2 points for Gunnar Ellison. And that one, a generous roll. Lead is 12. So they beat West Plains by 12 last night, and they got a 12-point lead in the final minute here over Helias. And a layup is good by Logan Hillman. Boy, freshman had a big fourth quarter. And now a timeout called by Tim Brown with 39.9 seconds left. And a 10-point lead, so we will take a break as well. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com.
Back to action and a takeaway by Helias. So they still have a little hope. Ball tipped away, but Landon King takes it in, missed the shot, and it's tipped to Ellison on the rebound. Triple team, throws out of it. Somebody's got to be open. Hagwood up to Rexroth, and he will lay it in over the front of the rim. I think he saw or heard the defender coming, decided not to go for the dunk, and now the steal by Askew. 12 seconds left, and that's going to do it. And the Tigers will win by 12 for the second night in a row, 61-49. It wasn't easy, a little bit of a slog at times, but they got the victory over Helias. And for the first time in history, one of these teams in this series has won twice in a row. They had alternated wins since their first meeting, but Republic has now won 2 straight over the Crusaders, and they do it 61-49 tonight. We'll take a break and be back to wrap up the broadcast after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit, and we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spot at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO or call us at 417-590-8200. Have a beautiful day.
It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection. A winning team has strong players at every position. The Lori and Elizabeth Real Estate Team has specialists in residential sales, land sales, lake sales, and commercial sales. Lori and Elizabeth are your connection to lenders, to marketers, and to contractors. From Springfield to Joplin to the lake and everywhere in between, they're your real estate teammates. Find them at loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
Welcome back. Tigers get the win tonight. Final score, 61-49. Outscored Helias 17-8 in the first quarter and 17-7 in the second quarter. Led at 34-15 at halftime. Helias came back and outscored Republic 15-10 in the third quarter. And then 19-17 in the second quarter. It ended up being a 12-point win for the Tigers, 61-49. 18 points for Logan Hillman. The freshman came off the bench, scored 10 of his points in the fourth quarter to help Helias fight back, but they fell short. Republic led by Brentley Hagewood with 19, 17 for Alante Askew, 7 for Kamari Edwards, 4 for James Rexroth, 3 for Gunnar Ellison, 2 for Aslan Ibish. Tigers improve to 17-1. Helias falls to 9-8. Republic will play tomorrow against the winner of the game coming up between Thayer and Bolivar. That game will be played at 2:30, assuming we don't have any triple overtime games earlier in the day. And we will have that game live for you here on the Republic Tiger Sports YouTube channel. Republic has won 16 games in a row. Longest winning streak in 30 years. Tigers won 18 that year in a row. And if Republic can win tomorrow and then win on Tuesday against Branson, they will equal that winning streak and be tied for the second longest streak, as far as I can tell, in Republic basketball history. But they got a little work to do before that, and they'll get to it tomorrow afternoon with a game against Thayer or Bolivar. That's going to do it. For Evan Smith, Steve Rackley, I'm David Brazil. Tigers win it 61-49. Thanks for watching Tiger basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.